afternoon, Wesley. My name is Bree from Northland Marketing. How are you doing? I spoke with you earlier, and as promised, here is your analysis. I wanted to get on here real quick and go through your site in this video to do an audit and show you personally what is holding your website back from being in the top 3 on Google. I'm going to jump in and start going through what we see and where we think you can get the most value. I'm going to mainly be going over 3 things you could do today to really bring value to your company and start outranking your competitors online. The very first thing I want to go over is your website and what we call content. When someone searches for home improvement company CT, Google crawls the websites on the internet, searching and ranking the results. Google's looking for keywords. It's looking for what the site should be found for. When I go through your website, I see you have some great photos and an okay layout, but not a whole lot of content. One thing I can tell you about Google is Google loves content. They like to see a minimum of 1,500 words, and you guys have at best about 600 words on here. Adding another 800 words of content with the keywords you're trying to target going to really make a difference in you being found on Google. Now, not only does Google come in and look at your site, but they actually are reading your content. They have crawlers that go through and they're looking to see what services you offer and what locations. Having those keywords on your page listed 10 to 15 times really ensures that Google's going to be able to find you. If we go to the Google search for home improvement company CT, we can see that they're all running ads here, as well as them. Now, this is called the map pack, and the top 3 listed here are the ones that receive a lot of the work because they're super easy to find, and they're listed right away. The websites listed below here, these are called the organics. The same thing applies to them. You want to be on the front page and ideally within the top 3 so that the most amount of people are going to be able to find you. If we look at the DiGiorgi Roofing website here, we can see it's actually a back page they have ranking, right? This isn't their home page. This is one of their product pages, or remodeling product page. Okay, we can see that they have a good amount of content for a back page. And it looks nice enough. Now let's talk about why this is ranking. This is a paid program I use to research websites called Ahrefs. I went ahead and put them into here so you can see what we're up against. The second thing I want to go over is UR and DR ratings. Now these are pretty important to your placement in the search results. A UR rating shows how much Google trusts your website, whereas the DR rating shows how powerful your website is in their eyes. These are generally raised by backlinks here. We can see that they have 6 overall backlinks coming from 3 websites, and 2 of those are powerful. To give you an understanding, backlinks refer to links that point back to your website. It's kind of like if another person's giving you a shout out. A good example of this is if a blog website wrote an article about home remodeling companies and they listed your website URL as a company they recommended. Okay, that would count as 1 backlink. I want to call attention to their organic keywords. These are the keywords within their content that we were speaking about before. To give you an understanding, home remodeling CT, there's approximately 70 people that are Googling that every single month, and they're in about 4th place. Connecticut home renovation, there's about 90 people searching for that a month, and they're in 8th, at least on the front page, right? So bathroom remodeling CT, another 80 people searching for that a month roughly, and they're in 11th, right? So they start to drop down, but they have a lot of good keywords here. We have CT bathroom remodeling, another 20. Home improvement CT, another 50. Connecticut remodeling contractors, another 70. So on and so forth, right? When you start to get all of these keywords targeted, there's pretty big search volume, especially because you guys offer a lot of services. You could get yourselves found pretty easily. The more people that find your website, the more likely they are to call you and then convert into customers. So you want to put your website out there as much as you can. When we look at your website's ratings, you have a little bit of a UR rating, which is good, but your DR rating is 0, okay? You have 49 overall backlinks coming from 11 websites, and only 4 of those are powerful. Now, this is a little bit skewed because this was for a back page. if we were to look at their homepage, you could get a better idea of how many backlinks they have, right? So you can see that they do have a lot of backlinks, but because we're competing against their back pages, you won't have to have quite as many, just so you understand why your number is 0. Now, when we look at your organic keywords, you only have 2, and they are not helping you, okay? You don't even really have your name on there. This is because it's not able to find it within your content. But in this video, we went over really how to get yourself onto that front page. 1, through your home page and how you'd need at least 1,500 words on here. 2, through your UR and DR ratings and how we'd raise those through backlinks. Then 3, your backlinks, what your competition has, and how to beat them out by showing Google you have more authority. And if you implemented these strategies today, you could be on the front page of Google. I wanted to go ahead and record this video for you guys. I hope that this was helpful for you, and I really look forward to hearing your feedback. Have a great day.